Hello and welcome to Fair and Handsome Cricket Cafe. Well, a lot of cricket conversation going here, but right now we have some excitement lined up for you. It's the RBK Mega Contest. Today's RBK Mega Star is Mahendra Singh Dhoni. In the morning, we had asked you a question on him, and what was Dhoni's highest ICC ODI ranking? And the answer was first. And now for the next question on Dhoni, it's how many overs has Dhoni bowled in international cricket? Is it 25, is it 15, or is it 1? SMS RBK to space A, B or C as your choice of answer to 3636. And the winner, the lucky winner, will get the all-new RBK actuator with the latest Megapod technology.
Right, well there we are, it's a nice prize. A couple of those nice running shoes we could all do with a bit of a run around, early in the morning after one of these wonderful day-night matches. I want to talk about India now, and I want to talk about what India have got to do. And of course there are all sorts of possibilities here now, because even as we speak there's a little bit of rain falling out there. There'll be a bit of drizzle around. There's a chance that this innings that India are about to embark upon could be interrupted by rain.
And does that mean that the Duckworth-Lewis formula again back into action?
Rest assured on one thing, there will be at least 10 copies of the Duckworth-Lewis system in the Indian dressing room. That's
every
for sure.
pocket, yes.
In all pockets, including us.
I was just going to say that. Maybe all of us will have one copy of that.
Well, we did all right. We had it covered. We knew exactly what was required. But I mean, what's going to be interesting now is to see how they go about this. I mean, I don't think they need to do anything silly. They need to go out there and consolidate a position. They need to get off to a good start.
Well, absolutely right, Tony. As it is, a target of 244, I reckon you've got to, approach it traditionally, keep wickets in hand. More so with Duckworth and Lewis, as you know that the resources available to you then really start working in your favor. So you don't want to lose wickets up front. You want to have wickets in hand, and you've got to know where you want to be after the 20th over, 21st over. You've got to know exactly where you have to be. So it helps if you have wickets in hand. And seeing the weather about, maybe you don't have more than 30 or 35 overs to play. So you've got to plan it accordingly. Definitely not lose wickets up front.
Just pause. Can you bring it in? Bring it in. Right in here. Come on. We've got our sound man. Come on, bring it in. Let's see. We've got Duckworth and Lewis has arrived. Look, there it is. Come on in. Hang on, don't take the wrong page there. No, 20 overs. No, 20 overs. Now we've got to go through to the 20th over, and I want to tell you right now, can we get in close? So everyone around India knows right now. There's the 20th over. That's it there. And that's one wicket there. So 1 for 62, 2 for 70, 3 for 81, 4 for 95.
In fact, it's none for 62, Tony.
Is that that's none for 62, is it? So it's 1 for 70, and so this is the one wicket column here. I'll try and keep it still. That's the one wicket column there. So we now have it, and I suspect that as we speak it's going down into the Indian dressing room as well. This little piece of paper we're going to keep in a safe place right here, so that we can...
So that's what I mean. That's what I mean about not losing wickets. If you don't lose wickets, you can be just 3 runs and over. 62 without loss, and you win this game. So as far as Duckworth and Lewis is concerned, it does work in your favour as long as you don't lose wickets.
Right, so what we're saying is that at the end of 20 overs, or if they don't lose a wicket, they need to have 62 plus 1.
That's
63
correct.
runs. So all of you sitting in your lounge rooms in India, just remember, if it's raining and we get to 20 overs and there's no wickets down, all they need to have, that's 20 overs, all they need to have is 63 runs. That's the first thing you need to remember. And then, of course, if the first wicket falls, it moves to 70, and then 71. Then it moves to 82 after the second wicket. After 3 wickets, it moves to 96. So you see, that's exactly what Arun Lal is saying. It doesn't change too much in the beginning.
It doesn't, Tony. That's what I think is one of the failings of this particular method. Because if you now take a look at this, if you're about 95 for 3. I would imagine the Aussies would be on top after 20 overs.
Well, except that you've got to think about the way their innings went as well. I think you're a little bit critical on this. So look, I know you...
No, I'm trying to poke holes into it. Yeah.
I mean, look, let's just stick with what we've got here for a second. What I want to know from you now is, this actually suits the Dravid opening scenario, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It does. I would be opening with Dravid,
Yeah.
certainly, in a situation like
And
this.
no Pathan number 3.
No Pathan number 3.
No Pathan number
So
3
you want
because
to
you
try.
can't
Yes.
afford to lose wicket. If you lose one extra wicket, you have 20, 30 runs
Yes.
extra to get every time.
Now, so now we are talking strategy here. Now, I just wonder, the Indian hierarchy will be sitting down there talking about this batting order. It would be a mistake to send Pathan number 3. We know that now.
Yeah.
I will be surprised. You will both be surprised if that happens.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm not saying he
can't
can't get runs. Here, we are not looking for quick runs. We are looking for not to lose wicket today.
Yeah.
I mean, if they stay there and not lose wicket, and as Arun said, maybe 30, 35 overs game can be there. And if you lose wicket, and if the game goes for a toss, you had it.
There's one other issue though, and everyone back in their lounge rooms across India will be saying, well, hang on, what if it doesn't rain? You're making your plans here for it's going to rain. What if it doesn't rain?
Certainly, Tony.
I
Now,
was going to ask you that question.
I was just about to talk about that. Now, the dilemma would have been if India were chasing 300. Then, do you send in a pinch hitter? Do you send in Sehwag opening? But fortunately for the Indians, the total is such that it suggests that you can approach it traditionally as well.
Correct.
So that's probably the way to go.
I mean, things like 250 if you want to get in. If you play 50 over, 99% of batting have a chance to win that. If at all it comes to 50 overs. So if you are looking for 50 overs, you will get it. But if you get out before that, that's totally a different story altogether.
Okay, time now for another break, but before that we have the Sony Ericsson Never Miss a Shot contest. Now what we're going to do is we're going to show you 3 amazing shots from the first half of the game, and what you have to do is select your favorite one, SMS it to us, and if that matches the choice of our panelists, well, you'll get to win a great Sony Ericsson phone. So let's have a look at the 3 amazing shots of today. The first one is Harbhajan drops. Option B, Yuvraj dives. Option C, Dravid fumbles. My God, that was quite a risky one, I must say. Okay, so we have the 3 options. So SMS SE1 space A, B or C as your choice to 3636. And the winner gets to win the new K790i Cyber Shop phone with 3.2 megapixel camera.